All right. I'm in a no-nonsense mood.
Okay.
So
Okay, all right.
tonight's slop needs to
It needs to deliver?
needs to deliver.
Okay.
Business slop.
Okay.
We're business slopping. All right? No nonsense.
If
Here.
this slop is not worth picking up, if it doesn't pick you up, then we're in trouble.
Sorry if your slop happened to hit the bottom of this list, but you caught me in a mood.
Oh, this is going to be tough.
You caught me in a mood.
Tough judging.
All right? You caught me in a mood. Sometimes it happens. You never know. You know, you never know what the judges are going through, you know? So that's what it is. Gonna ref a tight game tonight. It is what it is. You don't want the ref to try to be the star. That's not the point. Don't throw yourself in there. Don't make any extra calls you don't need to. But when you make the calls, you judge them harsh and fair. That's what we're doing tonight. All right? Just letting you know. I hate how much every time DMC content comes up directly, like indirectly, it's a big part of what I talk about all the time, so it's gonna make sense. But just going straight to it preemptively is just the weirdest because you haven't seen shit, right? So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a combo video for a game that is pretty cool that you don't know.
That's very technical.
Yeah. So this is.
I like that you see the input.
This is in the lab.
And when he's holding the trigger, what is he like charging or whatever? Is he holding the right bumper?
Okay, so when there's it's probably been remapped for that to be the gun button, because you have a gun button and then you have an attack that when you charge up your shot, like Mega Man, you do a released version that's about way stronger. But the problem is when you hold it on the X button, you are going to get your fingers tired. So remapping it to a trigger button is often the more optimal way to do it. And if it's not that, then it's just a lock on.
Okay. Like, it's really cool that you can make combo videos in these kind of games.
Yep.
Like, I was watching, my partner was trying to get me to play a Tails game.
Tails?
Yeah, and I didn't know you could do combos in those games.
Yeah,
too.
the whole point of the Tails games is combos and juggling and stuff. Yeah.
But this is like the next level, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, again, we Shmup God Pat, our friend, got into them heavy, and was showing me some of the stylish stuff you could do. Like, it never quite clicked for me, but I do appreciate a good game that lets you do combo and style as a main mechanic.
Because the time that you played DMC5 next to me on this couch,
I don't know why your mic is so low for some reason. Maybe it's just the mix, but anyway. Go on.
But yeah, the time that you were playing on the couch and you showed me like, okay, hold the button to do like Judgment Cut and the moves.
We did.
Oh, this is
right. Okay, we did Bloody Palace, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, try to do this move, and I was like, oh, this is technical. This is not easy. Like,
yes,
precise timing.
Absolutely. It asks the things of you that a fighting game does, except in a single player context, right?
Sick.
So that's super fucking nice. That's real cool. Yeah, the like like Final Fight and Streets of Rage and old beat 'em ups like that.
Yeah.
Like those are games that are like you just kind of do the same combo against the same kinds of enemies forever, and then you get your quarter's worth of punching and kicking, and you can do some stylish stuff, but not much, These games became all about all that one-frame shit, all that hyper-specific input shit that you like about a fighting game, but you're doing it against enemies that are also really good and really difficult at times, and, you're just...
I'd like to see a multiplayer of this. Like, 2 players controlling a DMC5 character or whatever.
Well, you absolutely can do that, because our boy Hitchhiker, who's popped up from time to time, has taken it on himself to mod that into the game proper, because the game originally has a pseudo multiplayer system where you can see somebody else doing their mission while you're on one path, and then you're doing yours on a different path, and you kind of connect to each other for a brief moment and then separate. But there's no actual co-op gameplay elements.
Co-op or fight one versus the other.
Exactly. And you know, modders like Hitchhiker were able to use that code, which allowed people to connect to each other and take it to the next level. It's pretty fucking sick. So the thing you just asked for was modded in by people. Cool. All right. Ozzy Man reviews Floridian Alligators.
Hey, everyone. It's time for my critical analysis of Floridian Alligators. Down under, we have crocodiles that you can hang out with and feed in the local bloody recreational swimming pool. But I don't know. From what I see on the internet, alligators in Florida could be cheekier and dodgier than our crocs. Yeah, nah, they appear to have a massive obsession with golf.
Not CG. You've seen that before, right?
Lays around on
Not CG.
This clip of this alligator walking on a golf course,
right? And
everyone's like, "That's CG. That's not real. It can't possibly be that big." And it's like, it absolutely is that big. This is a real alligator walk. This is real. This is a real chunky boy walking across a fucking Florida golf course.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time.
Yeah.
My friend Brian's parents.
Just take your putt.
There's your scale.
Gee whiz, that is a fair fucking dinkum big unit of an alligator. Anyway, he's done his 18 rounds.
Imagine being the foursome behind this alligator.
So crocodiles are way smaller and have like sharper snouts. So they're like, the comparison this dude's making is like, why even?
Side thought, having a tail that long must be a pain in the ass. What's that, Shooter McGavin? You want to take your shot? Nah, how about I fuck you right in your posh, lush fairway? Wow. You like that? Feels good to me. I don't mind the renovation you've done to my jungle, to be honest. You're not gonna fight him. Put the 5-iron down, Grandpa. Actually, it's nice. Golfers and alligators living in harmony. Horses and alligators, on the other hand,
yikes.
not a lot of harmony. Get off my bloody prairie!
Yeah, don't do it.
It trots back to its
don't do it. If it gets one bite, death roll, it's over.
Anyway. Prairies are for pussies. I'm heading
What's
back
going
to the
on?
That's insane. Also, like, alligators will like bite their like arms and legs off, and I've seen them like that limbs get ripped and shit. If a horse gets like a broken ankle, it's dead.
This one is getting bullied by
don't fuck around, man.
It's only a baby, to be fair, but come on, don't take this shit. Put your big girl teeth in and show these fucking lanky
like horses are big, strong, and tough, but if they're damaged at all, it's over. What if Bloodborne was an animated series? Hold on. Oh.
Should be fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Not just any animated series. A Gendy animated series. Oh, that's great. That's super good. Ah, I love that.
That looks good.
So that's the style of Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Genndy Tartakovsky.
Exactly. Clone Wars, the original, and then Dexter. Dexter's Lab and all that stuff. Yeah. I'd love it.
Is Genndy still doing stuff? Or
yeah. There's a series called Primal, which is basically about... Yeah, I'm going to use up here. A series about a caveman and like dinosaur era humans and you know, all that. And it's pretty fucking good. Okay. I've only seen like 2 or so episodes from when I was in America on TV, but I was like, yep, that's a good show. And it's on its nth season.
Neon, Seinfeld, Evangelion. I haven't watched the AI generated Seinfeld yet.
Oh, you I mean, neither have I, but you've seen the clip that matters.
No.
The only reason to talk about AI generated Seinfeld is to talk about the news about AI generated Seinfeld.
Oh no, I missed that.
It got banned.
Okay.
Are you serious, Reggie?
I just heard they were making AI generated Seinfeld and it was streaming somewhere, and I was like, oh, okay, that's the end of what I heard. I did not hear anything more than that.
That's kind of wild because it was all the rage.
Oh yeah,
Because that AI started going mask off real quick and said some shit, and then got
how hot did Kramer's line?
It wasn't Kramer. It was AI Seinfeld.
Jerry himself.
Yes, it went wildly transphobic, like super hard, and got banned. It was kind of fucking crazy.
Some episodes are actually kind of wild when you watch
there's
them
a lot
back
of
again because it's old.
So there's obviously anything going back long enough that like.
So if the AI goes in
but
there,
no, but not in a. I know what you're talking about because you're thinking of like Ace Ventura or something like that, right? You remember?
I'm talking about actual Seinfeld episodes.
Yes, but you're talking about like bits where like Ace Ventura, where the whole bit is like, oh, that's not a woman, that's a man, yada yada. No, not like that.
Okay,
like full on hard, ridiculous, current year level.
Well, all the AIs are
not a reference mildly
now.
to Mrs. Doubtfire type shit. Like no, actually banned off the platform.
That's fine.
It was crazy.
Okay,
it was fucking crazy.
I completely missed that.
Didn't miss much.
Will there be good that will come from AI? Is someone gonna use it for good at least once?
I mean, yes. There's any technology, anything that is a medium that can be used in a way can be used away, but you have to figure out what that is, right?
Yeah.
Like, yes, the answer is you can, but. Are you going to have to deal with a whole bunch of greedy, stupid shit on the way to that point?
Oh,
absolutely. But I think it's not just dismissive. I think it's silly to think that like, no, it couldn't possibly have any beneficial use. I think, like there's stuff where, for example, like, did we not just read about the people that, the FF9 like project where they made it widescreen, they upped the backgrounds, they re-rendered the backgrounds, and they did a whole bunch of stuff with that's pretty sick, and like that seems to be an overall like thing that they liked, that people like about that. I'm sure as well that God, there's a whole fucking train to this, and to me the thing you want is a usage that is a controlled environment, right? I think if somebody creates a body of work and then they train their body of work on a thing and use it themselves as their tool based on their own input, you can do cool things with that. There's no reason not to, right? But you have to have it in that environment, used in that context.
Yeah.
The thing, like if you kind of look at it in that way and go like, all right, how can this be used in these types of contexts? Then you can come up with these types of scenarios. But are most people going to do that? No, probably not. But it's just to say that like that question of will there be? Yes, for sure. But they'll be the extreme minority, So yeah, probably. Anyway, I'm not the qualified expert to fucking tell you where that goes, but I can tell you that you've probably already benefited from that in your life in some way. Something on your phone is already using that in some way that you probably don't realize. Something that I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely. And there's a reason also why like fucking Google is madly afraid of ChatGPT. And why everyone's doubling down on that and tripling down on that in business wise, because Google search bars and people searching for questions, that shit's gonna like not gonna go away, but it's gonna become like asking a prompt of an AI. Like absolutely heading in that direction. So, you'll see. It's happening. Can we get
I guess it's still ongoing.
The show?
Yeah.
It's not finished?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I heard about it a long time. Well, not a long time ago, but Is it just a one series?
I have
season,
I have
or
I have no
it's
idea.
still ongoing. Yeah, okay.
このタイミングで
体重を移動しながら腰をひねり、目標に高エネルギー反応、肩に力を伝えて、
Misato, best girl.
I mean, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's alright.
Yeah. She did some shit that's fucked up, but like, you know what? Everybody did. In that franchise, everybody did.
Quelle surprise, la seconde boulangerie du jour réserve-t-elle à notre jury? La réponse dans le charmant
That's a
village de
classic.
Saint-Cyr.
Why did they
Why did
include
the editor
that?
put
The
that
edit-
one in?
The editor included that vindictively.
Notre jury. La réponse dans le charmant village de Saint-Cyr.
Jesus Christ. That editor was like, fuck that cat.
Imagine like the owners are like, yo, just put a camera here. Every time around 3, there's this cat. Like, just put a camera there.
No, it was just like they were laughing at themselves about that footage, and they're like, "Fuck it,
Let's
just
just put it in.
find
Let's
a
put
way,
it in.
find an excuse for it." Zahando.
東方丈介お前はこの二重らを増やすのザ・ハンドが決定
What? No, the dog.
Right.
You scraped the dog.
If Okuyasu wasn't dumb and fought like a JoJo character for real, that's the problem. Is he doesn't fight like a JoJo character. But if he did, that would be one of those things that became like unstoppable. Like ridiculous level fucking, you know, anyway. It's like that little comic with the Western comics. What's your power? You can create bubble gum? Ha ha, that's lame. And he's like, oh. And then meanwhile in manga, your lungs are now filled with bubble gum. I've done a couple games like this. Just
10
go
power.
all red. And then max damage. Yep.
15 people left.
Boom. Yep. It's great. It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
If you get a wall splat,
Bop.
even better.
Bop. Seriously? 12, 15.
I mean, you're committing to 0 defense and 0 stamina, right? But this was the meta for a bit. As much red as possible, or high red, 7-3 on life.
Oh my god. Death from above. Oh man.
There you go.
They gotta bring it back, man.
Horrible, Edith.
Oh,
Horrible.
the GeForce kit. I've seen this, yeah.
Our healthcare costs have gone up. Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again. High property taxes, overpriced prescription medications. Where was Kingdom Hearts 2 during Hurricane Katrina, eh? Oh, I wish there was something we could do about it.
Harry, there is.
Really?
For the cost of sending an email, we can vote for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
But that's so much.
Oh, but it's worth it. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne would never take advantage of our innate gullibility.
Ooh, that's good news. Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Now get me my supper, woman. Don't make me use the belt.
What? Oh.
Press turn system. Yeah. Yes.
I remember those insurance ads.
so We like X-Play and G4 and all that stuff. We missed out on a video game channel and shit like that.
G4 Tech TV.
Exactly, because like all the Americans know about and have their memories of the hosts and the shows and Attack of the Show and
Adam Sessler.
Exactly, Olivia
Munn
and all the stuff. Yeah, and I mean like that. I learned about that through internet references later as well. But that was just straight up because we just didn't have it on TV up here, or at least not in Quebec. If Toronto got it, I don't know. But yeah, Jerry's Bizarro Adventure. We doing JoJo Seinfeld? Yep. With friends.
Jesus. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, effort. Oh, effort. Okay, hold on. They're putting work in. They're putting work in. Hold on. This is, yeah, the Ava thing was like, yeah, okay, you did it.
Oh my god, you whipped it out. Get out.
Oh, Jerry. With the bullets?
That was great.
Okay. All right. Effort. Yeah. No, let it cook. Let it cook. The color scheme as well. Destiny about nothing.
That was a weird musical mix, but the effort
Absolutely.
and the visuals.
The effort is high.
That was good.
Absolutely. The best scene from the new Guilty Gear Strive story mode.
The sausage part?
Your kid. I'm sure my old man and my father can take care of that.
Huh? I don't even know where the hell to begin with that. For starters, I don't have a kid.
Oh, so what's with the eye patch then?
You're just full of questions.
Oh! Gotcha. Say no more. Mom always said it's not really a story for kids. But I'm 5 years old already. I know where babies come from. They pop out of your eye, right?
Care to elaborate?
No, don't elaborate.
What else is there to tell? One day, one of Mom's eyes fell out. So Dad got all freaked out and gave her one of his. Thing is, it didn't fit so well. It fell right back out and Mom got better on her own. A bit of this, a bit of that, and both of them were healed. Later, Dad's eye, the one that fell on the ground, turned into me.
Did it hurt? You're in for a shock when you learn the whole story.
Really? I don't know. I'm pretty hard to shock.
Reminder, Sid is a toddler.
Right.
Sid is a toddler.
He's big and he's small and he's young. Okay.
Also, there's like just every time they have one of those like sugar water moments, you know, of just like either finding out how dumb he is or finding out that no one ever explained something to him, or finding out that like Soul, while being dad, basically would just be like, yeah, I don't know, I fed him sugar and water. like that as a treat. Get out of my hair. Oh, this is great. Grow up, Doug.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. I'm gonna stab him. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell
And he has a real blade.
Am I wrong?
Why do you have...
She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog. I'm not fighting with you. Grow up, bro. Grow up. Get educated, buddy.
Grow up, Doug.
Get educated, buddy. The guy pulled out a blade.
Like he was going for the bit when she started filming, but other dude was in it to win it, and he ain't wrong. He's dead right. Oh my god, this is really old.
Uh-oh. Oh, you dropped a weapon, son?
That is ancient, yeah.
I had never seen that.
Why wearing cone-shaped metal hats is a bad idea. Okay. That is content right there. That is internet content. Someone fucking took the time and just made a excellent. What a great video. What the internet is should be about. Zeon did nothing wrong. Submitted by Pat, but mute the music. The argument has always been very simple and straightforward. Fuck the zombies. The original Zeon was onto something, and then that shit got taken over by some asshole evil people. This has never been a narrative in doubt. There he goes. Yeah. So, if the point of this is just to be like, hey, check out how evil and shitty the space Nazis are, it's like, yeah. Yes, the super evil space Nazis that took over absolutely were super evil. That's the whole point of the thing. Originally,
Jesus.
the independent. Then a lot of this is from Gundam the Origin as well. Yeah. Colony drops. Yeah. The space Nazis before they got taken over by space Nazis were wanted some space independence and space freedom.
Ooh.
And
That was gruesome.
You know, when you watch Gundam over the years, you watch a franchise where the Earth Alliance and the space Nazis take turns being fucking horrendous. And obviously the point is that war sucks. And you get to watch atrocities committed all around the board. Yeah. This is the point. There's no gotcha moment here.
Boom, boom.
Big war crimes on behalf of
They look like they're having fun.
evil people. But there's cool robots in the middle of that, and
All right.
teenage kids are getting launched into those pilot-shaped seats to go fight in the cool robots. Yeah. Stardust Memory into 0089.
Join the space
Another
crash.
drop.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I guess spoilers if you're like gonna catch up on your Gundam eventually. 0093, of course. Shout outs to the F91G cannon. Beautiful. Uh-huh. And then you got 96, and yeah, I definitely, and this is also where I need to go catch up on the newer shit as well. Unicorn and everything late UC. Yeah, no, duh. If the point was no, Zeon's great, whatever. Soul, because yeah, soul weighed down by gravity and so on. If the point was that, it's like yes, no, duh. Anyone who's fucking paying attention knows this. Anyway, moving on.
What's going on with friends? Really? Really? Wow.
Punch Mom. Can I borrow you for 1 second off camera? Overall, what would you say the sentiment has been as we've just come back from overseas in regards to France?
It's on the screen. It's there. Fuck France. I had a French lady tell me fuck France.
At the airport, who did we meet?
French old professor of fine arts being like, don't go to France. The people are awful.
And then while we were in everywhere, actually, in Ireland and Portugal, people were like making jokes about fucking France and all of that the whole time. It's wild. They really don't like them.
France is like the Florida of the States. Everyone's just like, it's okay to shit on them.
Wow.
Right? Like we heard a dad joke in the form of like, what was it? It was like, you know, God made a place where it had like perfect mountains and perfect water and lush
No, it's the mom that said the joke.
Oh,
The mom said the joke?
Yeah, well, categorically a dad joke, but a mom joke, you know, and whatever. And this, it has fertile land and soil and the perfect place to grow people. And it was like, and whatever the people, and then like whatever they're talking to God, and they're like, oh God, like why'd you stack the deck so high? And then God's like, don't worry. And then he made the French. And so everything balanced out.
Wow.
Or something to that effect or whatever.
That's so
wild.
wild.
It's wild. It is wild.
Yeah.
I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing.
Oh God, it's the whole game. It's the whole fucking game. Nice.
Damn.
Wow. Yo, source filmmaker with the accurate models and environments and a remix of the music. This is pretty fucking good. What? Nice. Very nicely done.
Gotcha. Nice.
Man, yeah! That fucking twin snake shit. Everybody hates it, but I love it. Backflip off the missile, baby. Love that twin snake shit.
I forget all the changes that they did between the two versions.
They turned it into a super anime. He backflips off the missile. He has a huge anime fight with Ninja in the DARPA chief room, or not the DARPA chief room, the Revolver Ocelot room. There's a bunch of like wild over the top, because basically they got cutscenes directed by was it Kitamura, I believe, the director of the movie Versus.
Okay.
So they just took action scenes and made the choreography go like through the roof, and they become like unrealistic and insane. But I was enjoying it. I'm like, this is over the top and fun, you know. And I also was like, well, you're fighting and killing dudes with superpowers, and you're just a good soldier man. So I'm gonna buy the idea that he's like an amazing good soldier man.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
as opposed to just a player character running and shooting guns at the psychic fucking vampire gods.
Reading my memory card.
You know, genetics. I really like this aesthetic. And like, I'm saddened as I watch this, because this is like redoing it, keeping it accurate to the way MGS1 looked originally, that like we never got this atmosphere again. Like every other Metal Gear Solid game really changes it up, and I like changing things up. I think it's really cool. I also just like, we never got like this look with this type of soundtrack. Like the score never sounded, Metal Gear never sounded the same again either. You know, Metal Gear Solid is a really unique one, and 2 is its own bit,
Yeah, it's
but
different.
like, but there's enough linking between 2 and 3 that you can see the same DNA in them, and like you can see how they're kind of built off of each other, you know. And like 4 kind of like takes of those things and does its own bit, but it builds off of those as well, because as the tech gets better, it kind of starts to become a more recognizable through line. But I feel like this one was just like a wild step past the MSX Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, and before the Sons of Liberty stuff we got that we never kind of got again. You know, if that makes any sense. It's an aesthetic and a sound that never really returned, is what I'm trying to say. And I miss it because it was fucking cool.
It was a vibe.
It was a vibe. Top 10 hottest female Sonic characters.
All right, Paige, let's see what you got.
Now, this is this is an 8-minute video.
Hopefully, after this, if we go through it, we can be told what was Paige's favorite Sonic.
Ah, okay.
You know, to see if we
yeah, submitted by Paige. Okay.
One of the greatest and
I heard that she went through this. Yeah. Okay.
Take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females,
Sally Acorn.
Heaven, because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that love the franchise. Since Valentine's Day is around, I'm inspired to make a top 10 list of female Sonic characters.
Oh god, it's not just the concept.
Orange juice and try not to reach through the screen because here we go.
Oh no! I didn't know. It's the narrator themselves.
Why, it's Amy Rose, of course.
Oh.
Cutie than a hottie. You can't deny the fact that she's.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought this would just be a like
random,
just like almost like no commentary presentation of a tier list.
Number 10.
Boop. And it is not about the tier list.
Well, I gotta know why they're hot, and
I was getting ready to discuss the tier list.
Oh,
but this is not the content.
At 8:41, you thought it was gonna be quick. We're in.
No. Don't misunderstand me. The subject of the video is not the content.
The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg.
The person who made the video is the content.
I see.
This is the twist. I thought the subject itself was wild enough that it was going to be the focus, but it is not this. This is what I'm trying to say.
Two things that make her attractive are the fact that she wears a dress and have you ever seen 3 big, very smooth arcs of hair sticking out of a person's forehead? I haven't. So, once again, Amy Rose is lovely. That is until she goes berserk and starts hitting stuff with her hammer. Who's at number 9?
The mind cannot hope to withstand such an assault.
No, it's not a bit.
She arrived on the character's planet to deliver a message saying that the galaxy was under attack by a force called the Metarex. She doesn't do much except tell people to stop fighting and focus on the real matter at hand. The real reason she lands at the number 9 spot is that she becomes Miles Tails Prower's sweetheart. Something Tails needed for a long
She's a starter Pokemon! What are we doing?
Cream the Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother. What really surprises me about her is that the leader of Team Chaotix, Victor
What's
the
happening?
Crocodile, falls in love with her.
How you doing, Reggie? Check up.
What's happening?
Check up. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm traveling.
Okay. You in?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right. We're on 8.
Kinda silly, don't you think? She's another character that doesn't do much, but in a season
Cream's mom.
I have to pick one after this, right?
Get into space to fight the Metarex along with Sonic and friends.
I didn't know that was a character.
All right, well, I guess she's in the lead.
7, of course. Wave the Swallow from.
Oh, because it doesn't put you in jail? Is that perhaps why? Because you don't have to get in the van? Sure, that's a good reason to take the lead.
Sonic Riders. People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the bad guys steal the show. Her mechanical IQ is equal to Tails. She also happens to be the smartest member of the Babylon Rogues. I wonder why she isn't the leader. Like
you know, Paige, this calls for vengeance. Is there a spreadsheet for them?
With 2 very long and smooth.
I'm gonna have to find something to submit.
You think you can out cringe the Mustard Queen? Are you out of your mind?
Fair enough.
She reads fan fictions for fun. You have no idea what the fuck
Oh my god. Okay, no, maybe
Reggie!
not. Maybe not. No.
You poor fucking baby.
No, no.
You naive fool.
I got in trouble. I'm trying to fight a Titan here.
You are not even remotely ready.
That's fair.
There is no damage. The life bar is off the screen. Quit while you're ahead.
Okay,
we're
never
moving.
mind.
Feathers extending from her head to her calves and droopy eyes, Wave will rock your socks.
Yeah, this is no
burn.
Numero 6. To call the echidna from Sonic
Yeah,
Adventure
sure. I know her. Yeah, to call. Yeah.
Same name. To call is the daughter of Chief.
Oh man.
She's yet another character that
Sure,
hardly does
dude.
much except beg her father to stop being so greedy.
Yeah.
She also traps herself inside the Master Emerald.
Wait,
so
what's
that
the title of the video
chaos
again?
doesn't rain terror upon the land.
Hottest and
oh my god.
Oh, does the word hot not come to mind there, buddy?
That's why she's number
Is that not a descriptor? I'm sorry. Problem?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is a lot. This is a lot, dude.
Power me up. Power me up. Power me up, baby. Let's go.
Oh man.
Oh, my blood is boiling.
Dude.
Give it straight to my veins.
From the Sonic
Who?
How could you go wrong with a girl who looks like this? Star singer. Next to her, she looks more humanoid than the other characters.
How could you go
Who
wrong?
has long mauve hair? This female standing at number 4.
Oh, Blaze, yeah.
Pyrokinesis.
There you go. That's my vote.
You know how I feel right now?
What's up, baby? Talk to me.
You know who I feel like right now? Like the father in a Serbian film. All right? I don't like what's going on right now. All right? You're showing me
Reggie?
stuff I don't want to see.
Reggie?
So
that's a pull. Why did you go to the final level?
Because I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm at the final level. Like this is a skip for me. This is like I don't.
Oh, this is the final level to you, and you said you had a challenge you were preparing, but this is your final level. Sit the fuck down.
Oh my god.
There can be no hope in this hell.
And give your thoughts on the content on screen.
No hope at all.
We are on the clock, goddammit. Boy. Anyways, Blaze the Cat is my vote.
Hit that button.
Why? Because she has fire powers, and that's literally hot. Also, Sonic Rush is great. I fucking love Sonic Rush.
Do you?
Blaze could play around in the Himalayas for hours and she would be perfectly fine.
Why are there so many
Also,
canon Sonic characters? I assume these are all canon, right?
I mean, it depends on... What are we doing? It depends on... What are we doing? Wait, what do we do?
Dude, I'm sweating. Dude, really?
Canon. Depends, because there's comic book canon.
Yeah.
But there's Archie Comics canon. And then there's IDW canon. And then there's game canon. And then there's, like, old game, new game, old era, new era. And then there's, like, Sonic Mania, new modern.
There's a lot of stuff.
And then there's Sonic Boom.
There's a lot that I missed since Sonic Adventure 2.
Yes, man.
Okay.
So... when you ask, what does that mean? You're talking about Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, a franchise that's been around from your childhood. We have decades of content and characters and side quests and bullshit. And you bet your ass a bunch of fucking...
Yes.
children on this list to get through.
I really love the fact that her love interest is the combination of mind-moving and fire superpowers.
Are we halfway through?
Dude, it's like you've heard about the Pokemon Smasher passes. Like that thing hits a wall so fast, dude.
Number 3. What's better than
So hard.
a female with cascading quills? How about a female with cascading quills and hair? Julie Sue, the Echidna, another Archie comic exclusive, has that feature.
Yeah.
She's smart, knows exactly what to do as a
Sure.
fighter, and even trained Amy once.
Don't you love how they're called females?
No.
Isn't that the best part?
Females.
Top 10 hottest female Sonic characters. And that's how you know. That's coming from someone who's educated, right?
Madness, our old friend.
You get it from this caliber of individual, and you also get it from the low-tier gods of the world, you know? These females.
These females.
The thing you have to understand about these females,
about who?
though.
These females, they don't know.
Her older self in the series, Mobius, X years later, is just downright hot. Just look at that long ponytail. Now we're talking. Number 1, 2, button my shoe. Princess Sally Acorn.
Yeah, of course.
I'll never forgive you for
Heir to
this.
the throne, Sonic's
Of
first
course.
romance,
This.
the only character that used to not wear clothes.
Yep.
Brave and athletic.
Yep.
The most humanoid character, and is like a mother to Tails.
Yep.
In the TV show Sonic Sat AM.
Why make out with humans?
Thank you,
Cowardly
Paige.
Antoine constantly tries to woo Sally, but doesn't succeed because he's a coward. The princess is also a semi-perfect example of an excellent
What is this
love
footage?
Why? Like, isn't it like the fact that she's got just the vest on looks more naked? It's like Winnie the Pooh, where it's like it would be way better if there was nothing on at all, but it just seems extra naked.
She's the only one who didn't wear clothes.
Stop talking about it.
Comics, she grew very long hair and married Sonic in the future, becoming the queen. So, you've seen a pyrokinetic cat, a swallow, 2 gorgeous echidnas, and a princess. Who could possibly top those kinds of females?
I wonder.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Of course. The bat, baby.
The bat. If anybody denies
The only one that actually acts like sexually as a part of what she's doing.
Seducing other characters into getting what she wants.
Oh, the
Instead
thirst.
of having one love interest, she has 2, Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wow,
Being a
wow.
treasure thief, she's only interested in one object set. Jewels, especially the Chaos Emeralds. There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed.
Oh, damn! Oh, God!
No, censor, Reggie. Uniboob.
Oh, no!
Just like Reboot.
They took it away from them kids.
The best part is that she wears 3 different outfits unlike the other female characters. And who wouldn't want to fly across the landscape, be as strong as Sean Johnson, and flirt with any male anytime?
What are you Why are you dropping these random
Make Rouge the Bat triumph over all the
Strength of a gym.
like
Okay,
just out of nowhere?
Goes off to you, Sonic Team USA.
Just dropping shit in there out of nowhere. Showing your power level. Exposing your fucking cards.
In the Sonic universe. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. Here we go!
Weakness, Reggie.
I like cringe too, but
absolute weakness.
There's a limit. There's a limit.
And today, you're gonna find it. Fin.
You people are weird.
Are you unaware of like what Sonic is?
I usually walk out of like if I see the internet and there's like Sonic stuff and there's a Sonic fan and
because
I
dude
keep scrolling or I close the tab or I just move on.
I mean, because this is like premium vintage, like, this is what it was all about. It wasn't just Kingdom Hearts parking lots, man. It was people getting way too excited about Sonic the Hedgehog.
And they're females.
And everything to do with that. And God, like, yeah, nah, dude. There's a whole wide world out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this one had the decency to throw Cream's mom on the list.
Yeah, okay.
As opposed to the rabbit herself. But I bet you that was like, probably number 11.
I don't know what the rabbit looks like, but I'm good.
It's literally just a fucking...
Yes, it's fine. I can probably imagine it's terrible.
Reggie, this is the internet, man. It's the Wild West out here.
Today is the most like a job that this job has actually felt like ever.
I'm like...
Now I'm like, I feel like every dollar on the dot, this moment right there, that validates it. That's like, this is a job. You know when people say, hey, get into QA, video game QA, it's so fun, and then you're like, oh, but you don't know how it really is. You don't know how to. Today, I clocked in. I clocked in for real. Oh, Paige.
I mean, I'm having like cringe, like power surges coming from this, and I'm being reminded of like deep early internet.
It's like you were out of shape, and then like you did a lap around the cringe circle, and then you're like, no, I'm good. I can handle this.
But I'm also equally fascinated at how unaware you are of this world. Of just, dude, you can just sit on DeviantArt and just go through people's fucking madness. The delusions and the sadness and the horror.
Yeah.
You can. There's a couple of websites you can just sit on and dive forever. You know, their fan fictions, their OCs, hopes and dreams, all of it. It's out there. And then every once in a while, it gets compiled into a YouTube video, you know, like this. But I just, yeah. I'm equally shocked at that. At that as well. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. It's not good out there. It ain't good out there, bro.
It's not okay. It's not
we
okay
got to the
out
bottom
there.
of that though. Those were the top 10 hottest females.
So which one was your
Blaze the
favorite?
cat.
Blaze
the cat.
I
She
see.
uses fire. She's the literal hottest.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Sonic Rush is great.
Cool.
Introduction of the rush button.
All right. I'll take the mom because I assume it was not a
because it keeps you
somewhat
off,
grounded.
It keeps you off the stand. That's the pick that won't wind you up in front of a judge. Is that perhaps why? All right, Bennett the Sage.
What do you have for us?
I fucking busted your back up real good in Philly one time.
Oh,
I broke a pool cue over this man's back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was talking shit.
Deserved.
Oh. Well. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. I didn't realize we were actually just revisiting.
delicious.
Sailing a bridge was not funny. I tried my best. Made me lose my back. I like your game reviews better. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fruity. Son of a bitch.
Is this the violence against children I was being told about? He's good. He's still good.
Violence. Yeah!
You broke it for real?
I never even saw these assholes before.
Fuck, dude.
Good times.
So, that was real, by the way.
It looked real.
That was super real. I broke the pool cue.
What the fuck? Like, I know you were acting, but that's some fucked up shit. That's the most fucked up shit I think.
Are we doing it or are we doing it? What are we doing?
Were you in a public place?
We were. I mean, it was a boardroom, but you know.
And like, you just broke a cue.
Are we doing it or are we doing it? I ate a goddamn ghost pepper. All right, for the bit.
Hold on, let me get a film of this. Oh,
oh, that's a good one.
Real.
You want to sign your work?
I think I already did.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Jackass. Beam, beam, beam. Hi, I'm Ben the Sage, and welcome to Jackass.
Oh my God.
Dude.
You gotta, yeah, just get a picture with your handiwork. When was the last time you were in a fight, Woolie? What happened, gentlemen?
I wanted to confirm that this tape point was where the weak point is supposed to be, because that's still intact. That didn't break. It actually shattered over his back. Dude, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm really fine. I'm fine. I'm back.
It's gonna bruise like hell. The point is
right there.
Right there.
And the shatter point was right there.
Here.
Okay. Good work, good business. We filmed.
Stagecraft.
Good stuff.
We just filmed an assault with Woolie.
That was
literally.
We will be seeing Exhibit A in court at a later date to be determined. Listen, man. Listen, okay? As we saw there, I was handed a prop. I was not the prop master or the weapon master.
Okay.
I was told where the notch was.
And you went for a swing?
Listen.
Woolie Baldwin.
Listen, all right? The set of Rust, I don't know nothing about nothing.
No?
I was handed a prop. The prop had a thing on it where it was supposed to break. I used the prop as it was designed, and it did not function the way it was intended. That was not my job.
Technician's fault.
I'm not the weapon master. If someone hands me a gun on the set and says it's clear, I assume it's clear. What do you want me to say?
I guess you were within your rights.
What am I
Yeah,
what am I supposed to do? Question the experts?
You had consent. Everything was ready to go.
All right.
Took a swing at it.
Ah.
Fat Boivin.
Okay.
Sigma Grindset.
Yeah. Okay, I think I saw this. Yes. I think I saw this.
What the fuck?
So that was some of the many game devs that get argued with on Twitter. Don't worry about it.
trillionaire.
Sigma Pride.
Okay.
All right, we get it. Sure, man.
I think that was the roughest one yet. That was definitely the roughest one yet.
Sigma what?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Careful. You I mean, I would say that, like, yeah, we, over the course of this whole list, that's the first time you actually took some damage.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy that you got out, that you didn't get out unscathed.
It was going so well. It was going so well.
I'm glad that you got to feel something.
Like,
you know?
Before these streams, I was like, oh, cool, we're gonna see some stuff. It's gonna be cool.
Reggie.
And now I'm just like, oh, they're trying to hurt me out there.
Sometimes you gotta hurt yourself to see if you still feel. Sometimes you gotta remember that you're alive. And how else but to feel these things? You know? You need a reminder.
Hurt me more, Paige. Hurt me more.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Don't let your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash, my friend.
Game